still can't listen back to these. Like, obviously I've just started them, but every time I listen, I only listen to them once during editing, really, just to make sure that the audio is alright. And look, these are pretty raw. I'm not mic'd up or anything. This is just the camera audio, so it'll sound a bit echoey. But I listened to it once, and then I realised I cannot listen to it, because I'll post these videos and then I'll just be about the house with my kids doing whatever, and then I'll hear my voice and my wife's listening to it, and I just get like, I start getting hot and like, as if like, oh, I don't like this, like, don't let me listen to myself, which is so weird. Like, I wonder if everybody goes through that when they start like talking to a camera, because that is weird. It's like you're trying to talk to someone or multiple folk, but you're not, you're talking to yourself, to a camera at least. It's basically yourself. So I wonder if you lose that feeling, like you start like listening to yourself, or you just learn to deal with it. It's just a thing that needs to happen. Probably the latter, because I can't imagine myself ever enjoying listening to myself. Yeah, it's weird. One of the reasons I started doing this was just to actually get better at talking in front of folk, because I mean, I'm not terrible at it, but I'm definitely not good at it. Like, my job's helped a lot, so I'm a tailor to trades. I'm always in different folks' houses and meeting new folk all the time, so you learn like small talk super easy, whereas my wife still looks really bad at small talk. Like, it's quite funny. But what was I saying there? That always happens when I smoke. I forget. You just forget what you're talking about. It's been hard. I was meant to shoot the Brit Slap, so it's like Power Slap, but the British version. Tomorrow night, Saturday night. It'll probably be tonight if I post this tomorrow. But yeah, I was meant to be shooting that tomorrow, which would have been hilarious and fun as fuck to watch, because I'd just be there filming folk getting knocked out, which would be quite fun, but yeah, it'd be funny as well. But they've just cancelled last minute, literally about an hour ago. So yeah, I don't know what to. I'll put the word out to see if there's anything going. I know there's a show in Aberdeen which would be cool to shoot, but I don't know, I should probably just like catch up with editing or actual have a nice night with the family. Yeah, I'll probably do that. My wife's dad's making langoustines and a bunch of seafood and that, and all the family's coming round, so yeah, that's definitely what we'll do. I just want to film something though. I just like filming stuff. But I could take my camera to that and film a cinematic dinner getting made and eaten. That might be cool. Who could I advertise that to? Every shoot now I'm always thinking like, who could benefit from content like this? So like thinking about shooting that dinner, it's like, right, who could benefit from that if they saw that? like maybe a restaurant or like a supermarket that's like putting an advert out for whatever, like a Christmas dinner thing. So I feel like you just never know. I feel like just make everything and anything, as long as you find it fun and you're enjoying it, then I feel like you might as well, because like, one, you never know who's going to pick it up, which that's obviously the kind of business side of me talking, because you still have to make money and pay bills, so that's always on my mind, especially having a family now. I'm like, I've got to make sure I'm bringing home that fucking money to pay for the bills, pay for food, like just like live a decent life. But I mean, I can't remember where I was going with that, but there's part of me that just wants to sell everything and go and live in a van with my family. And just go like off everything, social medias, like just go off grid and don't like, that energy's always been there with me. Like I like the thought of being up in the mountains in a wee shack in the middle of nowhere where there's nothing there. You have to walk like 10 miles to get like food and water. I don't know why, there's something always about that kind of weird life that's interested me. And it's funny because I'll think, so this sounds quite sick, but I always run it through the scenario of like my wife and kids dying, and what would I do? Like, how would I be? How would I live out my life? And I would live it out. I don't think I'd kill myself. But I feel like that's what I would do. Like if that happened, I would probably just take this van and just drive around the world. Try to look for like some sort of meaning or way to live my life with such a like tragedy in your life. And I don't know why. I guess I always think about stuff like that because one, I feel like it helps process the actual time. Like if that were to happen, then if you've run that scenario through your head dozens and hundreds of times until the point it happens, then you're more equipped to deal with it. I think you're much more equipped to deal with it, because it's like, just because you're thinking it, it's like your brain doesn't know that. It's thinking about, you still feel the emotions. Like right now, me thinking about it, I feel the emotions. I'm like getting a wee bit like upset, which I think helps. But who knows, some folk are suspicious, like, and of stuff like that. Like it's like you're manifesting or you're putting some sort of weird like jinx on it. Like don't jinx it. Which for some reason I just don't believe in that. I feel like whatever's going to happen is going to happen. I mean, and yes, you can manifest stuff, but I feel like by manifesting it, you still have to actively like do things that are going to help that outcome happen. but I know I'm not going to actively look to get that outcome. I'm going to actively look to my hardest not for that to happen. So therefore I can't see it being you can manifest like a tragedy like that. I just see it if like something like that is going to happen, then it's going to happen. Like, it's sad and it's a tragedy, but that's what life is. That's why everybody's looking for like everybody's goal is happiness. So why is everybody's goal happiness? Because most folk are sad, and it's not like a state you're in all the time, but like happiness, I feel like, is everybody's main goal in life, is to be happy, like whatever that means. But I feel there's a reason that is because life's hard and it's tough, so people are sad. And sad's probably not the right word. There's like, I'm just saying sad and happiness because I'm a retard. Anyway, I'll be right again.